Center. It's right now about 10 minutes before 10 o'clock Central Time, 10 before 11 on the Eastern Time Zone. Still continuous severe thunderstorms and tornado warnings are in effect for parts of western Kentucky. Earlier this evening, we had a report of a tornado that hit once again the little town of Dawson Springs, Kentucky. That was a report photograph provided by Emergency Management. We also have another photograph of that same tornado just before it hit Dawson Springs. That was also provided by Emergency Management. And we continue to watch the storms as they move through. And we're going to kind of give you a breakdown and rundown on what is happening now. A lot of people have called me and said, will you let me know if the weather gets bad? We're telling you now that that the chances of that happening are pretty good at this point. The latest radar imagery shows this line of showers and thunderstorms moving through western Kentucky. Right now, Morgantown under a severe thunderstorm warning. We have Greenville under a tornado warning. Greenville's in Muhlenberg County there in western Kentucky. That's in effect until 10 p.m. Again, Morgantown in a severe thunderstorm warning. Received a additional message that a large hail is also expected over in that area, and up to 60 miles per hour wind. Getting information at this point. All right, so with that being said, how do you think this is going to affect us as we go into the midnight hour? Well, if you look at all of the storms, everything back from Mayfield, Murray, Hopkinsville, and now entering into parts of south central Kentucky, including Ohio, Warren, Butler, Simpson County, and Logan County. That means that the storms are slowly approaching the Lake Cumberland and Green River area. So right now we have 2 tornado warnings in effect. One in effect for southern Muhlenberg County. That's in effect until 10 p.m. Central Time. This severe thunderstorm or tornado warning is expected to affect Powderly, Weir, Greenville immediately. That was when the warning was issued. So western Kentucky, southern Muhlenberg County, tornado warning until 10, about another 9 minutes away from there. We also have another tornado warning in effect for Callaway, southern Muhlenberg County, Christian County, southern Caldwell, Trigg, and Todd. This is severe thunderstorm warning for Callaway County, southern Muhlenberg County, Christian County, southern Caldwell, Trigg, and Todd County. That's all in western Kentucky, and that is a severe thunderstorm warning. Now, the other tornado warning is for southeastern Muhlenberg. This is will be impacting places around Drakesboro in western Kentucky. Again, that is a new tornado warning. If you are in that area around Central City, there in Muhlenberg County, you need to be in your safe place. That tornado warning is in effect until 10:15 Central Time this evening. All right, so if you're in the area, of course, Greenville is probably clear at this point. Drakesboro, Rochester, Morgantown, you all need to be in your safe place. These storms have a history of producing tornadic activity with little or no warning, but now the storms are beginning to move into that part of Ohio, Warren, Butler, Simpson, Logan County. That's issued by the Weather Service out of Louisville. And it seems like that the number of warnings that we have in effect for this area have, and this is a good thing, have seemed to have dissipated just a little bit. Have a broken area between Litchfield and Owensboro. We don't have a warning, and that is surprising because we've had straight warnings all up and down the Kentucky, Illinois, Indiana line for Missouri all night long, and some of those have dissipated just a little bit. The Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma, of course, I think I mentioned this area earlier, and I don't know if I've shown the graphic. We've had so much going on here in the Weather Center, and we do appreciate everybody for tuning in. We'll remove the radar and let you look at the latest moderate risk, and that is right up to the 2-hour coverage area. They expanded it just a little bit to the east to include Greene and Taylor County over in Metcalfe and Warren County, all of this area in the moderate risk of severe storms. And that would include the I-65 corridor, including Louisville, Shepherdsville, E-Town, Greensburg, Hart County, Litchfield, over in Grayson County. All that area is under this moderate risk of severe storms tonight. And this is all pretty much played together very well, and it's unfolding just about the way the Weather Service and the Storm Prediction Center had indicated. As we approach the top of the hour, a lot of times my old radio habits come into play. You know, you look at, if you were playing music or something was going on, you always had to pause for station identification. That was a big thing back in the day. Well, still is required. But back in the day when we played music, we had something going on, a ball game, you always interrupted to have station ID at the top of the hour. So we'll do that now. It's top of the hour at approaching 10 p.m. Central Time. You're listening to severe weather coverage here on the Storm Alert Weather Center out of Russell Springs. And I want to, all right, we have a new warning that's in effect for a confirmed tornado. Okay, we have a tornado on the ground in Muhlenberg County. That has just been issued. A tornado on the ground in Muhlenberg County. That has just been issued by the Weather Service. So if you're in Drakesboro, there in Muhlenberg County, you need to take shelter immediately. Again, a tornado on the ground in the southeastern part of Muhlenberg County. A dangerous storm moving to the east at 50 miles per hour. So you need to be in your safe place if at all possible. Again, this is a tornado warning effective until 10:15. That is for southeastern Muhlenberg County. And this is a dangerous storm, confirmed tornado in this area, Muhlenberg County. So if you are living there, if you know someone in that path, you should tell them to seek shelter immediately. And I have friends that live in Morgantown, trying to get the storm tracker to give us an estimated time of arrival if that storm holds together. Let's look at the the ETA, Morgantown by 10:13. Morgantown by 10:13 if the storm holds together. I need to make a quick text tornado on the ground. For Drakesboro, that's the ETA 10:15 for Morgantown. We work with a lot of people throughout the state, and over in that area, we've got a couple that we work with. They need to know information. We're trying to be a liaison for a lot of different people, and that's why this is a busy place. But hopefully we can see those storms begin to die down. There's no sign of that really greatly at this point, but we do have a little hope that the worst part of the storms maybe have already occurred. A lot of energy has been eat up by these storms as they made their way through the nighttime, and hopefully we'll be spared the brunt of those storms as they make their way through the area. So, if you're just joining us, we have numerous storm warnings in effect for south central Kentucky. And now we have a new tornado warning that has been issued for Butler County. Butler County under a tornado warning. And this storm is moving to the east at 55 miles per hour. Butler County under a tornado warning. And that would include areas around South Hill, Rochester, Davis Crossroads, Pleasant Hill, Silver City, and Woodbury. Now, if you are a historian like myself and keep up with the storms the way that we do, the way that I do, 1971, when the storms began to move through Kentucky, I believe it was South Hill that there was fatalities there from that storm. I'm almost 100% sure of that. These little communities stick out once you've ever experienced it. Just like the town of Dawson Springs, absolutely horrendous event that happened over there in 2021. They got a hit once again tonight with a confirmed tornado on the ground, and even some of the radar imagery showed that could be debris aloft in that storm. Storm was over 50,000 feet high, so you could see that for a country mile for sure. But right now we have, again, storm warning in effect, tornado warning just south of Morgantown in Woodbury. So if you are in the path of that storm, you need to seek shelter immediately. Again, this new tornado warning that is in effect for the following areas: southwestern Butler County and south central Kentucky. That's in effect until 10:15. That's a new tornado warning that has been issued. You can see the path of those storms as they move to the east, and we'll be watching this. We'll keep you updated and informed if there's any additional warnings to be issued. We will keep you up. We'll keep you posted. Got a few things to do to get caught up on here in the next little bit, and as the storms advance into south central Kentucky, we'll be here to keep you updated. And if they start to dissipate and things begin to look better, you can bet your bottom dollar that we'll be here to tell you about that as well. I think that's just as important as it is to get the information out about the bad things, we also need to bring good news as well. So keep it here for the latest weather details, and we will keep you updated and informed right here on the Storm Alert Center